Oh shoot, I ain't even got no music up on this mug, man. I'm tripping today. Oh shoot, hold on. Let me get my chat box going real quick. I ain't really got the chat on either. I just went ahead and went live. My bad. Make sure that's down. Shout out to everybody early at the stream today. Let me go ahead and get this music on real quick. And we're pretty much just picking back up from yesterday. So where I left off at was pretty much making the men's side. And now I'm going to make the women's side, but I'm going to go ahead and put everything on. I'm going to put everything on the website real quick, but I want to go ahead and get everything going. Let me go ahead and get this chat box in real quick so I can make sure I can see you guys. All right. I got to put this in. You said, are you going to do what I suggested for the young entrepreneurs? Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that. Trust me, it was already in the work, okay? So, like, it was already happening. Your iTunes session has expired. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to play my music like I normally do, and we're going to pick up. So, here we are. Everything looks pretty cool here. The only thing that I did when I went to bed yesterday was I added this bottom picture down here. So like right here, I added like that extra one that I was working on before I ended the stream. Well, before I went to upload everything on the website. This is where I'm at. And even with that, I have the buttons down here. So I created the buttons last night as well. So I have all the buttons ready. Well, kind of ready. You just go ahead and put these like white backgrounds in the back. I'll just do this. Oh, I hate designing with my left hand. So if you can see, if you guys can see, I'm designing. Well, the setup is different now. So yesterday I was a little bit on the other side. Now you can see like my closet door and all that stuff. So I'm just doing something different. I'm trying to sit a different way. Trying to get a little bit comfortable. I'm not at a desk anymore, so it's kind of like, what it is. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start exporting these out. And I want to show you guys how to export this stuff. So like this is Illustrator, right? And why it's important for you to export it in the way that I'm about to export it in. So this is Adobe Illustrator. It's pretty much where you make vectors and stuff like that. So if you guys have been using Photoshop to make anything, well, that's kind of contradictory to what I'm doing because what I've been making is all in Photoshop. But if you're making like logo designs and stuff like that, or in some cases if you're making t-shirt designs, you don't want to do it in Photoshop. You want to do it in Illustrator. In some cases, you know what I'm saying? Not all. And the reason why is because it gives you that crisp line, like that real nice, good looking. You can zoom in and don't see any pixelation line. We'll call this Twitter. Okay, so to get a file that's not gonna be pixelated, you got to make an SVG. All right. So if you export everything out as an SVG, you'll get exactly what you need, how you need it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the export button. Earlier, this thing kind of wonked out on me, so hopefully it doesn't mess up now. Cross our fingers. Because I was trying to export this out before the video started, and I was having problems. Okay, so just go into social buttons, and I'll just drop these here. And now I'll just go back into Google Chrome. This is where we stopped at yesterday. So the logo is here. The two characters are right here in the middle. All we have to do is add the information at the bottom with the social links. So I'll just go ahead and do that now. We'll call this footer. Yeah, we'll name this footer. Cool. And in the footer, I'm going to drop a, let me see, probably a div block. All right, and then, put in 3 link blocks. Do I want link blocks? No, I think I'm gonna put in buttons instead. I'll put in 3 buttons. Or do I want links? Because I think links would probably be better. I'm gonna do the buttons real quick, and then I'm gonna turn around. If I don't like the buttons, I'm gonna do the link blocks. Of course, I want to flex this horizontally. Is it vertically? No, it's horizontally in the middle like this. And then I think I'll put this at 30 VH or VW. And then individually, I'll give them a, let me see, a padding. Or probably not. Actually, you know what? No, I don't want the buttons. I want the links instead. I think the links were right. So div blocks, the links, I'll put 3 of them in here. And then for me to get those SVGs that I had to drop in here, I have to go find those on my desktop real quick. So I put them on my desktop so I can get to them real quick. And I'm probably going to always keep these on my desktop because I need them like all the time. But I'll just go in, select them, and then drop them in. Webflow is kind of like a drag and drop system. It's not really. Because you have to know how to code at least, you know what I'm saying? I think I might have messed that up. Let me do this again. So I have the div block in there. Don't I? No, I don't have the div block in there. I'll put it in here, and then I'll drop in a link block, and inside of the link block, I'll drop in a image. And with this image, I'll drop in this. Unless the SVG is too small, I might be dealing with that. Let's see, I put it in the wrong spot anyways. So we'll hit back a couple of times. Okay, I'm having a problem. Let me see here. And the good thing is, because Webflow is so like new to everybody, there's a bunch of support for it. So if I really need to go and look it up, I will. Let me see what everybody's saying in the chat. I'm making in the chat. Somebody's trying to, let me see. You making my characters right now, eh? Did I ever get a new chair yet? No, no, I didn't get the chair yet. Kind of sucks because I've been looking forward to getting one, and I just haven't done it yet. I'm gonna put this down here. So this is my iPad, but I'm probably gonna look at my phone instead, so I can keep an eye on the chat as much as possible. So I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna turn off the ringer on my phone because a lot of people call in. I don't like that. Not when I'm live. All right. So I can keep an eye on the chat and so I can pretty much interact with you guys. What's up, everybody? What's up, Terry? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue to work this out. I think, if anything, if I have to, I'll go in and put in PNG. I really don't want to because I think the PNG would be too small. The scalable vector graphic, what happened to it? Like when I dropped it in, I didn't see it. I didn't see anything happen. I think it disappeared. So I need to really check what's happening here. So I'm putting the div block. Let me see if I put in I'll put in a link block because I wanted that to go somewhere. But if I drop in the graphic, let's just say for Facebook, yeah, it goes away. Oh, okay, no, I gotta hit the HD. Okay, so I got it. If you hit H or high DPI, it'll come back in. So I'll just drop in a few more. And drop this in. Is the music playing? Y'all getting that nice marching band music? Fun fact, I used to be part of a marching band, so that's the reason why y'all hear it a lot. That was wrong. Alright, let me put in Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Because that's how people think about it nowadays. They don't look at it's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Let's see, I'm going to flex this to the middle like this. It's not too loud now, is it? Because, like, I know one stream I had that thing going way too loud. It was just killing the ears. And I think I'll space these out some. A little bit like this. How many pics was that? 13? Was the other one 13 pics as well? It was 12. You can barely hear it? Cool. That's the way I want it. Alright, so yeah, we have to pull that up some. But it's looking pretty nice. I'm just gonna get that red line, but it's not really all that bad. Maybe if I make it smaller. Honestly, it's not in the view height. So if I put it the view height, if I set the view height, if I set the view height to maybe, or the view width, let's see, 50%, not 50%, but maybe this. And I'll bring it back. Nope. Remove this style, and I'll remove this style. I think what I want to do is the div block instead. Have I paid any developers for Shopify themes? Nope. I don't use Shopify, actually. Fun fact. I don't use Shopify. I was using Shopify for an app that I was going to use for, what's that? Adobe, what do you call it? Adobe Muse, right? But I was like, nah, I'm not going to mess with it. Don't mess with it. I don't like it. I know a lot of people talk about, oh man, you can get rich off of Shopify. Look, I don't care. I do not care. Let's see what's happening. I think oh yeah, that might be too high. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Shopify, and it's not because of the price or anything. It's partially because of the price, but not really. Let's see. I don't want to make this even smaller. So if I think I'm gonna have to though. So I'm gonna have to transform it down and do something else. I would say though, if you can find somebody to do your Shopify, because I don't want to sound like I don't want to be all rude with it. But if you find somebody to do your Shopify, let us know. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's a lot of people who are looking for that. I would do it, but I really don't like coding. I'm just going to keep it real. So if I made it smaller, yeah, I'm having problems with that. But that's okay, because I can put another div block at the bottom and put the information that I need to put in there. Let me see. Would it not be better if you did the background color red or green? So this gold is the color of the brand. All right, like this the gold that's usually inside of the color of the brand. So I would do it this pink. You know what I'm saying? But I think this gold is more color neutral, gender neutral, than it would be like gold or anything like that. Let me see here. What's the smiley outfitter? Okay, smiley outfitter ink. I need that good old copyright sign. Really don't need it, but I'm just gonna put it on there anyways. Which would be this little symbol right here. Not everybody knows how to make that. Alrighty. Oops. And then, dang, messed up somehow. Alright, let's delete. Dang, what happened? Okay, I need to just go ahead and put all that back. Div block. Heading. Here. Type it out. Okay. I'm gonna take this and then flex, boom, and then we can make it smaller as well. So, oh yeah, that's something I should have like. Open sans, no, pause. I have to put in. I have to drop in some things. I have to drop some fonts into my project, so let me find that. Yeah, so no, it wouldn't because the brand colors is that gold. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't really work out. Okay, where's the Robert Always kit? Save this kit. All right, let's get back to it. So flex this in the middle like so, and then I'll put I think it's, all right, I have this one here, except it's not bold, it should be black, but that's all right. We'll put this at 14. I think it was 14. Would it be better if I had a YouTube for my business? Yeah. In many cases, I kind of do. Is this the official YouTube for my business? No. I probably should have one, but I don't. Uh, I think for me to, I think I'd have to grow it. So I look at people like Shameless Maya. Shameless Maya started her business on YouTube, but she didn't have like a business for her YouTube specifically. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, let me look at this. Let me zoom out just a tad bit. Yeah, I look at people like Shameless Maya who started their business on YouTube, well, started their business with YouTube, but didn't have a YouTube specifically for their business. Roberto Blake did the same thing, you know. So, I mean, I look at that type of stuff. What's going on here? Okay, I look at that type of stuff with people. I think the only person right now that's doing it like that is the Future. The Future. Who else? I don't think Charlie Pangus is doing it yet. There's a whole lot of people who should probably start their business but didn't. Oswald. Why is this on Oswald? Yep. Aquaman Pro 18. All right. No, I'm not gonna sell my business, or I'm not gonna sell my t-shirts on YouTube. Or any of my apparel on YouTube. Well, I have like my merchandise and stuff like that, and that's kind of like a teaser taste of it. So it's gonna have people in their mind, if they ever come through my YouTube channel, in their mind they're like, okay, Smiley Outfitter. They'll see it, they'll leave, they'll go somewhere else. They'll start seeing advertisements. They'll start seeing people wearing it, and they'll be like, oh dang, where, and who? You know what I'm saying? Do I feel like your brand, like your t-shirt brand, needs a YouTube channel, or like your clothing brand needs a YouTube channel? I don't know, man. Like, we can, that's something I can look into. I've been looking at like American Eagle and stuff like that. Who else got really big? Oh shoot, what was it called? Drop Dead. But you know what? They're a band. You know what I'm saying? Like, Drop Dead is a whole band, and even with that, I don't know. Like, I can't really say based off their subscriptions or anything like that. But I know they haven't uploaded in a year, or shoot, 3 months. I don't know. Like, they get sponsored to make T-shirts too, so it's kind of like, it's an up in the air thing. For some reason, I don't feel like I'm doing this right here, and it's bothering me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm probably not gonna put the. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move forward. I'm just move forward. So I did a draft for the men before I got on stream, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it again over here so you guys can see it. So we'll do a men section. Nope, I can't move forward yet. That's right. I gotta discard these charges, or not charges, but yeah, I'm not doing this right. Let me go ahead and delete this out. We're gonna come back to that, to footer and all that stuff, because I feel like I'm messing that up. But I do need to do the states for these. So the hover state, if anybody hovers over any of this stuff, I think it's probably border. Yes, border. We'll do a line border, except not like that. So we're not gonna do it like that. We're gonna do it in columns. So column 1, if anybody, I can't do it like that, so it's gonna be in columns. The hover effect. Yeah, no, that's not working out. How about this? On the link block. Oh, you know what? I know why. Because I have to make it a class. So we'll call this guys. And then it gives me the fact that I can make a hover now. So I'll put a hover on it. Except it's doing a crazy hover, so whatever that's about. I'll call this guys. And now that'll let me get a hover on this, right? Yeah. Not gonna lie to you guys, like this version of this stuff, web design in its own, is freaking tough. And we'll do 5. I'll do 5%. Or just 5 pixels. And then I feel like I messed that up. Yeah, I did. Alright. 5 pixels. And that's the same thing if I do it for the girls. So I gotta make it a class or give it a tag. I'll say gals instead of girls, because I gotta use girls somewhere else. And then I'll give it a 5%. Except that's not for what I want it to be on. So I'm gonna have to turn this off and then make it a hover state. And then put that at 5. And I think I might have messed that up too over here. Yeah, I did. So I'll turn this off. And then on hover, we'll put that at 5%. Alright, so something went wrong. Normal. That's off. This link block. Something ain't right. Okay, so let me look at the chat. It says, do you think, oh wait, no. So this is gonna be your business. No, I'm not. No, I mean Smiley Outfitters. Yeah, this is my little business right here. Okay, cool. When you started with, did you follow the tutorials 100%, or did design your site with tutorial as guided? Wait, what? Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. When I started tutorials, did I follow it 100% or did I just do it? I did it my own. Like I looked at it, I watched the tutorials, and I was like, you know what? I'm more of a visual learner than I am a you know what I'm saying? Well, not a visual. I'm more of a doer and not a visual. You know what I'm saying? I like to actively learn. So I was like, let me just teach myself. And that's how that came about. I'm having problems though. Alright, that's not it. Alright, so now we're gonna move forward. We'll move forward real quick though. So we're gonna go back into the pages. And I created the men, except, you know, I wanted to do that on live. So I'll show you guys how to do this. SEO, all right, like it's important. So when you guys ever design something, if you are starting your business and stuff like that, I almost dropped my phone. If you start your business, make sure you pretty much work your SEO. All right, so I'm gonna have to skip this right now, the title tag and the meta descriptions and stuff like that. But I think it's like 2 sentences in the meta description, all right, and you can look up for keywords in your tag for your title tag, all right. So title tag can be keyworded heavily. Meta description can be keyword heavily. Just make sure you have 2 sentences inside of your meta descriptions. The open graph settings is pretty much like the picture, so you have like a title, a description, and you can pull an image from off of like your website or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and drop in a URL link right there. Site search, I'm not even sure what this is. Oh, okay, no, I take that back. So like if you're searching, if people are searching online for something, you can hide some pages and stuff like that. Or, you know, you can do the same thing with that. And then you got custom codes here. And this is like for the head. So you have like what is it? Favicons, which are, you know, square logos or circle logos, like you have like here the Google and Webflow and all that stuff. You can do more keywords and stuff like that, so you can make a keyword tag and some more stuff like that. And then if you want to put in some body or some JavaScript, you can put JavaScript links here, and you can put JavaScript inside of the body. All right, so that's just something I wanted to explain to you guys. I'm not sure if you guys are into web design, but that's where you would get like all your keywording and stuff like that. So your website can be seen, all right, because you know a lot of people don't know how to get their website seen and all that. Keywords is get yourself a Google keyword planner, you know what I'm saying, and go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and create this. All right, so pulling from this right here, the background here, I'm just gonna go ahead and double click on the color scheme, and hopefully that comes up. Alrighty, click on the body, and then I'll make the background that gold again. Alright, so I have to drop in these pictures and stuff like that. So the mock-ups that, you know, I created, want to make this the experience for the men and women side. So it's just gonna be a bunch of lookbooks where if you scroll on it, if you click on it, it's gonna take you directly to that t-shirt or shirt, whatever. I think I might have what do you call it, hoodies and stuff like that in here. I haven't did the hoodies yet. Excuse me. But I'm gonna do the hoodies and all that stuff. But this is the experience we want. I was debating yesterday, should I keep the shopping cart looking like this with the logo and as many things that you get on the shop, or the experience, like if you know, get something, the logo updates with a number, you know, and that becomes like your shopping cart. So when you click on that, you know what I'm saying, that's where that goes. Also, I was thinking about putting like women what is it, home and women at the bottom, you know what I'm saying, of this. So kind of making like a navigation up under it. I'm not sure though. I'm still debating on that. But damn, dropped my phone. Sorry. So what I want to do do you think LA fashion is a good streetwear name or not? Just looking for some advice. Yeah, but I don't know if you can actually get that. I mean, I would definitely look it up real quick to see if anybody has it. You put it out on you put it out on the stream. So I don't know. But look it up to see if there's the first thing you want to do is you want to buy the website if it is available. Buy the website ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Because that deters so many different people from starting a business because they don't have the website name. So buy the website. Then go get your what is it? Not the copyright. Get your business license, get your EIN number. You know what I'm saying? So you're official, and then go get your trademark for your logo, and you'll be all right. Trademark, not copyright. Trademark. All right. Let's keep moving though. So we have to drop in some products. I've already did the products because I was testing them, but I'm gonna do it again for the stream. When you come into like Webflow, just hit settings, and then make sure you get a custom field, right? Like this custom field is for the size and the image, because I mean they're gonna come with an image and all that stuff, but they want you to add these in so you can move along with that. I'm gonna hit cancel, but then when you put in like products and stuff, just give it a name. I don't even have names for these t-shirts yet, so I'm just gonna call them Smiley Variant. And I'll save it out, or I'll copy it so I can copy paste. All right, and then we'll put test. The main image should be like the t-shirt, you know what I'm saying, or like the whatever apparel that you have going on. So I'll go to smile out. I'll go to, let's see, this here, and I'll just drop it in. So let's just say this is my main image for number 1. I believe it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta actually find the first one, which I believe it was this one. All right, so it's this one at the first one. I'll set the price for it. Mine is gonna be $24.99. Give me a sec. Okay. You can add a SKU number. Okay, you can. You got to pick a category. So the category that I have is test, but I'll make another one which is test 2. Hit create. You can track inventory. So if like you're printing on your own and stuff like that, or if you're shipping from somewhere else. So like me, I'm shipping from what is it? Printful. I'm doing Printful to ShipStation, and they have so many different like in their inventory. So maybe I can track from there. I don't know. Haven't really done anything yet with them. I know the shirt that I'm printing on is at the weight in ounces 4.2, and then these are the custom fields. So like the sizes, which right now they don't offer sizes and anything like that. So like whenever you put this custom field in, it's not gonna work. So this is the reason why like this website can't go live. But I'm gonna put the mock-up in down here as well. So and that's gonna help me get that, that the pictures that we were developing up in here. So like when I do this is what's gonna come out when I drop this image in. So I'm gonna go to, what is it? I think it was plan. Let me go back. Smile out. I think it was images. wherever I put that website. Plan, or was it images? Okay, that'll be number 1. Gotta wait for it to kind of like load up. What is it? 2 megabytes is really, really big. So you guys try to keep y'all's pictures down. I'm gonna do this now because this is just, testing and all that stuff, but I don't like it. So smile variant 2. Let's see, I'm gonna just put test. What picture was that? We're just going. So this is why we use Photoshop to develop our website, so we can reference it. You know what I'm saying? So like, we're just pretty much pulling from here and putting it on the website. You just want to export those pictures out. And if you guys don't have mockups, you can find me on Patreon. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop my Patreon link in here so you guys can, if you want to go there and get it. Like I upload a new mockup to Patreon almost every day. Well, every Monday through Friday. And if you guys need those mockups, definitely go ahead and get it. Let me just go ahead and drop this in here. So yep. Okay, so the second one I believe was that one. So we'll go back in, find that. I believe that was this one. Let me take a look at it again. No, it wasn't. It was definitely this one, isn't it? Yep. So it's this one. $24.99. Test 2. 4.2 as the ounce in weight, and then I'll drop in the image that I need to correspond with that. And that's not really a good mock-up. It was a good mock-up, but it's not really good as an image. It doesn't hold off too well, and the reason why is because you can't see the actual shirt. This is more of a supporter, and it really shouldn't be part of the website, but in this case right now, because these are just examples, I'm just gonna do it like this. We'll do smiley variant 3. Let's see, what was this, test? Go into this. Now, here's my question for everybody. How many of you guys have influencers, or have been influencer marketing? Have done influencer marketing, or is trying to do influencer marketing? Just wondering. Let's see, I think it was this one that's next. Now, what I could do is I could upload these to, and I really don't want to do it, but I would upload these to Teespring, and whenever somebody clicked on it, clicked on those pictures, it could go to the description of the t-shirt, and then I can have a button that sends them to Teespring. You know what I'm saying? That's always like, it's cheap to do, but you can do that. If I want this to go live, that is, you know what I'm saying? I might show y'all that. I don't know. I really don't like Teespring. I like it, but I don't. If that makes it makes sense. It does make sense. I like it, but I really don't. We'll go to this one. $24.99. Yeah, do you think $24.99 is too much? Let me know in the chat or not. I feel like that's honestly because I looked at I went to what was it? Hot Topic. I went to Hot Topic, and Hot Topic, they sell their shirts for $24.99. Okay, and you know most of their shirts are band shirts and stuff like that. So sometimes there's shirts that you don't even know about. I think $24.99 is pretty cheap. See, plan. We'll go to this one, I believe it was. I got one more left. Juicy, what's up, girl? I think I messed up somewhere. Oh no, I didn't mess up. I just didn't add in one picture. Did I? Let me look. So we'll cancel this one. Yeah, exit without saving. And I think I'll miss out on that one for right now, but I'll come back to it. So we'll go here and I'll start creating this website. So add a section, add a div block. That will be for this div block. This div block will be for do I want to do it in section? Not. Yeah, this div block will be for the cart, and then I'll add in another one up under it. This div block is for the collection. So go in, drop in this collection list like this, and this will be products, and this will be pulling from. It looked like it's pulling from everything, which that's not what I want. So I'll just go in. What I'll do is I'll go in, I'll delete these tests. Cool. So you have 4 variants. What I need to do is, for starters, I need to put in a link block for each of them. So open that up, and I'll drop in link block like this. Get URL from product. All right, And then from here, I'll drop in the image. And we'll get the image from the product, and it will be the mockup instead of the main image. All right, and we'll link it like that. So that looks super smooth to me. Now I like it like this. All right, and that's pretty much it for that as far as that goes. So as far as this portion goes, that's it. I could add in, now I can add in like the cart, and I can fix the cart up. So the cart would be, it's in beta still. I don't understand. Everything's still in beta, but they want us to like test it out, which I guess. I don't understand why these what it's just not in the section that it's supposed to be in. Right? It's supposed to be like that. But all right, so I'll add in the cart real quick. Put that up here. And with the cart, I'll move it. But I'll move the div block. We'll position this to be what is it? We'll put it in relative, and then I'll put the z-axis. I'm gonna set the z-axis to, what would I set it to? Well, for starters, I can move this around. And if let me see, if I view this, okay, I'll actually put this in VH, and then we'll move this back up to, I think maybe 30, or let's see, 25. I'll put it at 25. Oh, that wasn't it. Maybe 10. Let's see. So we'll do that, right? Wait, hold on. Did I mess up the order of this? Oh no, it came in backwards. I'll fix that out in a sec. The thing came in upside down. So let's see. I need to pad this too as well, or not pad it, but put a margin at it so it don't go too far out. Put this at like this. Okay, so we don't have that problem. I mean, it's gonna be a problem, but it's not gonna be that much of a problem. Yep. Put this like this, and then we'll shift this over. Oh, you know what? VW. Stick this at 10. And let's just kind of toggle around this. Yeah, that's cool. But let me just, all right. Yep, that looks pretty cool. Now I'm gonna fix this because I believe this came in upside down. So it's gonna be sorted through. Oldest to newest. There we go. That looks about right. You said if it's a good quality t-shirt, you want to have it for at least 6 months. I agree with you. At least 6 months. This shirt that I have here, which is from my school, all right, I got this shirt. It says Link University. All right, I got this from my school back in 2005. Still wear it. I haven't really worn it for real because I think when I got it, I wore it for like Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? And then progressively throughout the year, I would hang it up, and then I'll wear it like maybe once every other year. Okay, so to stylize this cart button real quick, go into the cart. I'm gonna go ahead and name this cart. But doing that messed me up, so I'll do this. Okay, I'll take that out. I'll take out. Thank you. I'll call this cart. I'll take out this icon. And I think I'll put in this the Favicon logo. I really don't want to put this in here, but I'm gonna do it for right now. Let me see. What does that do to the website? Small. It's not doing much. It's supposed to look like this, but not by too much. So, see, I'm gonna take this Div Block. What happens if I pull it up? And this looks like what it's supposed to look like up here. Nope. It's just a little too small. So I'll make it bigger. The cart button node can come down. Or is it the cart button? No. What I'll do is, let's see if I can take this div block and bring it down some this way. So with this one, I want it to come up. And then to the right, we'll hit that right here. And that's the cell phone experience. So that's the website. And when you click on it, we get our cart. Wonder why, are they adding tax or are they adding, cause that's too much. All right, so the next thing that we have to do is we got to make the product template. So I'll just do this now. Put in a section. Within the section is going to be a container. I'm going to give this some margin. Oh, I have to stretch. All right, so I'll do see, 20 view height. I need to, before I do anything else, I need to make everything that yellow again. So the background needs to become that yellow, that gold. And we need to go in and get that. Webflow is not free. I have a code if you guys want it, but no, it's not free. Getting Webflow through that code though will help the channel grow. I have it somewhere. Hold on, let me see if I can find it in my emails, because they sent me one out. Go back into here. Excuse me. I'm hungry, so I'm over here growling and all kinds of stuff. Need to eat. Remember that commercial? You gotta eat. What are you doing? You gotta eat. Say, who do you think you are? You won't get far. So I know I did it somewhere, so it's like, what is it? It's right here. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a link for Webflow. All right. And that will help, like I said, that's gonna help my channel if you guys do get in on it. Like, I really need the help. So I'm gonna copy this, and all right, here you guys are. So we'll go into this live session right here, and boom. So if anybody needs Webflow, badoom. The pricing on it, let me see. I'll go back so I can show you guys the prices. Okay, so don't look at the annual unless you're gonna pay that annual. It's like, so let's see, you have 16 months or $16 a month for 12, which is, the first one is like $192, the second one is $420, and the third one is about $1,300. All right, but if you do it monthly, which is what I suggest everybody do, $24 a month is not bad, right? So $24 a month is the one that I'm using, and you can just do that. It gives you 10 projects, client billing, just in case you want to bill for, just in case like you're doing a website for somebody else. You can do client billing, not building. Enhanced staging. I don't even know what that is. Stage your sites. Oh yeah, that's right. You can stage your sites. So basically how it is right now, like my website is on their platform until I like pull it off and put it on like my platform. And then code export, which is really good, which is, it'll allow you to export the code and put it on whatever platform you want it to, which I think is pretty awesome. Let me just go ahead and drop that link again so you guys know. This is Webflow. You know, my link, just my affiliate code. So if anybody want to go ahead and get on Webflow, boom, paste it and smack. All right, but we're gonna continue this out now. So I went into the min, we made the min. All right, I'm gonna go into, what's it, product template. Okay, and I have everything really. I just need to go ahead and drop in the columns, and inside of this column I'm gonna drop in a picture, get picture from image. It's gonna be the main image. All right, and then on the other side I can drop in the header, the heading, sorry, which will be the name. We'll drop in a text, which would be the price, but I think that should be a little bit bigger, right? We'll drop in a paragraph, which will be the description. Okay. And there's something else. Oh, add to cart. Wherever they put that. Oh, it's right here. Add to cart. Okay, so this is what they have. I can take out this paragraph real quick, and it'll look more like this. Okay. You can also add other things like other collections at the bottom. Let's see, go here. You add another collection list, and it will be a multi-reference. So categories, I'll pick. Well, I don't have any categories. I'll just put products categories, and then I'll add the pictures and stuff like that. Or a link. It will be a link block, and then the pictures. Get images from the category. Didn't work out too well. Alright, so we're gonna go back. I think I messed up somewhere. Right here. Click on this. Be the products. And then with the image or the link blocks, we'll get it from products. And then from here we'll get the images from products. Right, something ain't happening right. All right, we're gonna do this again. Telling this is the stuff that like I go through that you guys don't see when when I do things on my page or my YouTube channel. So I mess up like a lot. I mess up a lot in my YouTube channel when I'm starting to do like tutorials and stuff like that. But once I get the ball rolling, everything is cool again, you know what I'm saying? But it takes a second for me. It's like, dang, messed up. All right, let's try this again. All right, so I'm gonna drop in the collection list. All right, and the collection list is gonna be from the products, right? And now I can drop in a link block. Okay, get that from the products. And then from there, I can drop in the pictures. And we'll get that from the products as well. And it will be, I want it to be the main image. All right. Except it doesn't have to be that big. It can be a little bit smaller. We can go back to the collection list wrapper or the collection list. And I can make it look like this. All right. And then at the top of this, we can drop in a heading that says something like, also in this, what is it? What's it called? What's a better phrase? It would be, what would it be? It would be something like, you might like or something like that. I don't know. I have to come up with all the verbiage, and that's another reason why like it's not going to be live. This won't be live because I got to come up with the verbiage for it. So I'll call this call to action. So I know, you know what I'm saying, what that is. And on top of this, I think this div block, I want to put at the very top, I want to put a line. I'll put a line at the top of it, and it'll be a line of, let's see, 3 pixels. And we can bring this down like this. So not the best looking product page right now, but it'll get there. Just gotta keep styling it out. But it's pretty simple. That's the basic way of making like a product page. I'll continue to make this, but it won't be today. I'll continue to build it out. I'll push this down some though. I want this to come down to maybe like, see, 30 view height. Yeah, that's cool right there. And then I'll put in a different I think I'll drop in the a place for where people can go get to like different parts of the website. It's not going to be a navigation because I really don't want a navigation up there. But I know I can put the cart up here, so I'll put the cart in. I'll drop that same cart, hopefully. Nope, it didn't come in the same way. The one thing about Webflow, thank you very much. The one thing about Webflow is that yeah, that looks pretty smooth. I like that. The one thing about Webflow is that you can copy paste, right? So I can go into min. I can take that entire element and just copy paste. And I think that's a very nice touch because you weren't able to do that before, or not in any other spots. There were other spots, but you wouldn't be able to do it anywhere else. Did it come in, or did I mess something up? It came in as Div Block 7. No, it didn't. Oh, it came in with its own. It came in with the styling that I put it in on. So I'll fix this one out real quick. Fix it up. I'll put this at 0. And that messed me up. So I'll delete. Let me see. Maybe if I delete the styling. Nope. We'll just bring it up. Okay. Put that there. I'll bring this one up as well, like right here. Thank you, Lana. I think it looks pretty cool too. I think so. Okay, so let's check what we got. Okay, so we have this. Oh, I didn't even link these yet. So this needs to be linked, and the href should be over here. or what, I have to go into the link, right? And it's going to take me to men page, men. Haven't made a women's yet, so click this to take me to men. I gotta fix that, and there we go. So if I click on this, this is supposed to take me to where it's supposed to go. It didn't go. All right, so we'll fix those out. Link blocks. Get URL from the products. It didn't go. Okay, try this again. Click here. Oh, that's right, because it's not. Unless, do I need to put a button in? I don't want to put a button in on this. It shouldn't be like that. It should just go straight to it. At least that's the understanding that I have. I don't know why it's clicking off on it. Let me see. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't put this in a link block. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't put this in a link block. Maybe I should put it somewhere else. Oh, shoot. Phone fell. Let me see. What time is it? What time did I start? At 3? I think it's supposed to go get URL from products. Let me see. Unless this product template isn't. Now we're having problems. So product links, get it from products. No fields to choose or connect to. Oh man. So that's the beauty about. That's the beauty of like Webflow, because a lot of people are new in Webflow. Whoops. Because a lot of people are new in Webflow, we can just look that up. You know what I'm saying? So I can just go online and check this out. Get URL from products. No fields. What is this? Webflow. The link field. All right, it says. Oh, so it's an actual bug that's happening right now. So it's almost. What is it? What is this? This is e-commerce. The e-commerce site. Yeah, see, they say that it's still in beta, so it won't be right away with it, which sucks. So I can't connect the URL to the products yet, anyways. Basically, what it said. So, and I'm glad I'm not tripping, but yeah, this is technically it. Let me go ahead and fix this logo, or not logo, but this cart button. Oh, you know what? I think what's happening is whenever I fix this here, it's updating over here too. Yep. So I'm gonna bring this back to 10. But instead of doing it like that, I'm just gonna. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll bring it down. I'll bring it to 15. Well, yeah, so this is the website. This is. I can't go further on this because it seems as if even if I go for, I can't go further because Webflow is still developing the e-commerce side of everything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna continue to work on the plan, and this is where I'm gonna stop at with Webflow. So we're gonna go back into Photoshop. I'm gonna take a quick break though and talk to you guys. So what's up? I started the stream 80 minutes ago, so that's an hour and 30 minutes. Or an hour and 20 minutes. Let's see what y'all got going on. I sure am hungry. Let's see what y'all got going on. Like, I haven't seen some of y'all stores in a while. Let me check some of you guys out. I think there was a guy who inboxed me. He's been trying to get me to review his site for a while. I haven't done it because I've been a little busy. But let me check him out real quick. So his site is lot60apparel.com. Okay, so this is Lot 60 Apparel. All right. Looks really good. He has a nice little fade in and out thing right here. Nice engaging pictures at the top. I think whenever I hover over it, it's just a little bit of a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what that's about. Let's go into his back end real quick just to see what type of website he's running. I think this might be a big cartel, but you know. See, view source. This came from WordPress. This is a WordPress website. So let's scroll down. So he has, let's see, welcome to Lot 60. You know, some nice pictures right here. I've seen this mock-up somewhere. I know I have. But it's nice to see that he has that unisex mock-up right here. That looks pretty cool. Old school woman lights tea. Looks pretty nice, man. I like the tape coming out of it. It says old school. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That's pretty creative. Graphic tees and hoodies. Graphic tees, hoodies, and hats. So he has hoodies, hats, and graphic tees. I think I would like to see a picture, you know what I'm saying, of that represents that. So you don't have like hoodies and hats or anything like that. You should just get a picture that has the hoodies, the hats, and the graphic tees. You know what I'm saying? That's really cool, though. I like that. That's super dope. Fresh styles for all. So you have babies, you have kids, and stuff like that. And that looks pretty dope. This is a run. I think I've seen this before. Bring it on. That's dope. And then as you scroll down, you have some nice scrolling effects. So like it faded in when it scrolled down. That's dope. Awesome designs, high quality prints. Shop now. This almost looked like a design website more than like a t-shirt shop. This is about the experience that you guys are given. And Lot 60, I'm not sure what the brand is about, but it looks like it's a multi-generational, multi-topic multi-topic kind of like experience. So there should be something, you know what I'm saying, something that reflects that. Like I said, it's all about the experience when it comes to graphic design. And if this is old school, like for example, let me go back to that. So for example, if the shirt says old school, why don't it be like, old school, like he's doing something like doing some DJing stuff, or like some old school DJing, or just something that reflects that it's old school. You know what I mean? This shirt right here says Game Head. Why don't you have a picture of him playing video games? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is probably the most experienced design that you have here, because it's a person running. Okay, no limits. You got in the no limits somebody climbing something. So express that on your website just a little bit more. I think that's really dope though. Let's go into like the shop. So it says shop 60. I think you want to get rid of that. Okay, like don't put that there. And the only reason why I say that is because it looks distracting. All right, it looks distracting. So you have these t-shirts laid out. The product categories on the right hand side and not the left hand side. I don't know. I think I like that. Normally it's on the left hand side, and it's throwing me off just a little bit. I don't know. You guys tell me, does it throw you off? Would the product categories be on the far right, not on the left? Because normally it's on the left, not on the far right. Does that throw you guys off just a little bit? To bring it on, he has these skateboarders. These are skateboarder shirts. So like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, he has a lot of different topics, but it's basically sportswear. I think this is sport and streetwear. Let me look at his code source again and what he said about it. He said this is a express yourself. Let me see. Just look around real quick. So you got the title, the type, the URL, the source name, the creditor, application, verifications, and then it breaks into the links and stuff like that. But he doesn't have like a description. And with that being said, because I didn't see a description, I don't think I see a description tag anywhere. I'm really looking for it. These are your style sheets right here. Yeah, these are your stylings right here. So you have your style sheets, your styling, and you have your JavaScript. And then it goes right into, let's see, metadata. So meta name, refer, all this lines of code, which is, this is styling. This is all styling. Oh, see, and this is one reason why I don't like JavaScript. Let me go back to what's that called again? Webflow. Let me go back to Webflow and show you guys something. Okay. We go into Webflow, we click the Open Designer, and then we click on Export Code. Like, this is gonna show you guys the code. You know what I'm saying? Because this right here, a lot of this stuff right here is one of the reasons why a lot of people don't rank as far as their website go. Because Google is like, dang, this is full of like bad code. It's hard for us to like navigate. You got to remember, Google is a software, all right? And that software is only as good as its maker, all right? And if the maker can't see it, what makes you think that, anybody else is going to be able to see it? You see this? You see how clean this code is? It's if I was to export it, it would look way different. All right, let me see. Let me toggle a preview, and let's see if I can pull out it won't let me. All right, yeah, view source. Okay. See how like there's breaks and stuff like that? Like, this is not the best either, but there's a break in between everything. Like, boom, we have a break here. All right, we have line break here, line break here. You know what I'm saying? Not a line break, but an ending point. We can see where the code ends at. These right here, these close tags. We can see that. But then like something like this where I can't see the closing tag like anywhere, like here's a closing tag here. Who's gonna go through and be like, where's the closing tag? Boom, right here. I mean, I guess I am, but you have to be able to like create good code. This was all of like the JavaScript, you know what I'm saying? But when we look at the JavaScript here, where is it at? See, I gotta scroll and find JavaScripts, you know what I'm saying? Script type. This is the Java, you know what I'm saying? Like all of this is one line of Java code. Like not one, yeah, it is one line of just straight up Java code. And then we get into the body. So all this stuff happened right here in the head. This was 179 lines of straight code before we got to like the body, which is at line 182. All right, and then we get cleaner code down here. Like I don't know, that's pretty bad. When you look at web design, let me see if I can bring up Dreamweaver. I'm gonna bring up Dreamweaver so I can show you guys something that's a little bit cleaner. But man, like even Webflows is not the best, but look at this. Like this is inline, not inline. This is in the body tag as far as like what is it? Script writing goes. So like JavaScript, they put this in a body, and how we know is because at the end of this, it says body tag / HTML, which is really bad in its own. It shouldn't be written like this. But when you export it out, and I think the only reason why it's written like this is because it's still in template. But when you export it out, the code looks like this. You get a clean code just like this, all right? You want a clean code. You don't want anything just slapped together. Let me see whenever Dreamweaver gets up here. I'll show you guys what Dreamweaver codes look like. What an actual code is supposed to look like. I make my custom design t-shirts from either Illustrator or Photoshop. Oh yeah, and for the person that said I think that was Normal TV Nerd, I copyrighted this design now, so you'd have to make a variation. And it's kind of hard to make a variation of something that's already being variated. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry about that. But once I was gonna sell it to you guys at one point in time, and I was like, nah, I can't sell it to you guys because you guys won't use it and people won't buy it. I was actually selling, the design price for this. I was gonna sell away this project, and the design price for that was gonna be what was it? I think I was selling it for $10, cheap. You know what I'm saying? I was selling it for super cheap. You know what I mean? But then one of my family members caught me. He was like, you gonna sell that? Don't sell that. Keep that for yourself, dude. Like, you can use that for all kinds of things. And I was like, you're right. So I was gonna start making logos out of them and stuff like that. And I was like, shoot, anybody just wants a logo, boom, you can get it. I was gonna do that. And then he stopped me again. He was like, no, man, if you're gonna do that, just sell it on a t-shirt and let people make it custom. You know what I'm saying? Like, people hit you up. Let people hit you up and do it custom wise. You know what I'm saying? It's like they can have a custom t-shirt made by your brand. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. Okay, so here's Dreamweaver. But I'm gonna show you guys what like HTML is supposed to look like and how it's supposed to be, how clean it's supposed to be. Nigga, that's a whole problem. Having bad code is a whole problem. My stuff is freezing up just a little bit too, by the way. You can use any free template. Man, look. What do you want in a website experience? I would say you would want to get let's see. So if you want to do something on this platform and you want to sell t-shirts on a platform, you want to get something that but you'd have to code that in. Any right now, any template would be all right. And matter of fact, I was gonna say you can get Dreamweaver, and that should be even better, but forget that. We're gonna do a new one in Dreamweaver real quick. And I'm just gonna do an HTML document. It don't even have to be anything in here. And as a matter of fact, it came up with it, which I don't like. But this is a clean code, all right? So we have the doc type at the top. So web builders, I'm not sure if this have a doc type at the top. It do. And it's spaced, all right? And that's typically how I would make mine if I was to like design it. If I was to design like a website from code, doc type at the top with a space, all right? And then my HTML tags would be tabbed over. You know what I'm saying? All of my tags are tabbed over so I can look for them. All right, so my head tag would be like this. Okay, everything in the meta, like this would be here. Title, all right. Body tag, like this, you know. Tab that down, and that's technically it, right? Because if I wanted to build anything else out, let's just say I wanted to write like, I don't know, a paragraph or something. I'll just say like H1 hello world. Okay. Like, look how cleaner that code is. You know what I'm saying? I can keep building things out. Oh, shoot. Let me see. I could put this in the div block. Like, I haven't written code in so long, you guys. It's been a while because, like, I don't have a desire for that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'll say, like, what's up? Okay, we'll delete that out. Okay. And then I would inline this, so like, what is the inlines? The inline styling, so I can do something like, oh, let me cancel this out. What would be an inline styling for me? I didn't forgot. Oh yeah, that's right. This, I don't know. Freak, I gotta look one up now. Let me go into. Matter of fact, I can just do it from here. So, you see, choose the destination. We'll click here. Yeah, we can do like width and height. I know I can do margins and stuff like that, right? So we'll do a margin. Can I do a margin? I can do it. I know I can do a width. But dang, how do I do it again? I think it's like dot. I don't know. I forgot. It's been so long since I made a website like this, but cleaner code. You know what I mean? We can do an equal class, or we don't even have to do that. I can just type a paragraph right now. Is it a paragraph? It's P, and it'll be lorem ipsum. Wherever it went, it didn't come up yet. There you go. But now I'm wondering, like, what's going on with that? And we'll call this hello, you know? So now whenever it needs to be referenced, it can be referenced in the styling. Oh, here's how you style it. Man, I haven't used Dreamweaver in so long. I'm just gonna keep it real. Let's see, width. We'll say like width would be, let's see, 30 view. I think 30 view, something like that. And then we'll close that up. I don't know. It's been a while. I think 30 pics. We'll take it to, how about 50%? Let me see. I'm having problems now. Man, you know what? This is gonna bother me. Where's my CSS? Give me a sec, y'all. Give me a sec. Ugh. Oh man. All right. Cause I haven't did this stuff in a while. Cause I haven't messed around with it. I can see code. I can read code. I didn't forgot how to write CSS. Let's see, CSS. Yeah, that was right. Except it can't be percent. It has to be pixels in this way. Right? And the reason why it's following down. Wait, where'd it go? Alright, I can put in, what is it? Height. And that can be, I don't know, 100 pixels. But it doesn't seem like it's moving in. Oh, there it is. Let's do padding. I can do padding and stuff right here. And it'll be padding top, let's say, I don't know, 100 pixels. And then padding, I think left, we'll say 100 pixels as well. I think I can do view width. Let me see. I think maybe 35 view width. Yep. I'm trying to show you guys the styling. Okay. But yeah. But I'm gonna close this up real quick and I'm gonna show you guys what the style look like, what a website looks like, you know what I'm saying? So it made it made this stuff here, but for me, I like to move this stuff over. You know? Right. And it might be extra like this. Like I know a lot of people be like, "Oh man, you just being extra doing this." You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not. I think this is out of place. There's no reason for that to even be here. It's like to have a really nice, really good looking developed website like code. So if I need to go look through it and find something so I can fix it up, boom, HTML right here. Go ahead and make this heading, metadata, titles, styling. Okay, the head tag needs to come back over some. Boom, body, right? Div tag that needs to go over here. It'd be sometimes when I was doing websites like all the time, you know what I'm saying? That point where I was like doing websites like almost all the time. I was looking at code almost every day. I was always looking to see for stuff and I couldn't find it. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't find anybody's things because it was so hard to look for. So I'd have to spend most of my time deconstructing their web designs or deconstructing their code. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it look a certain way so when I need to go in and fix it up, it's fixed up. You know what I'm saying? But doesn't that look so much easier? Like you need to find something, boom, it's right there. Boom. Let's see. I want to look for the hello world or the what's up. You know what I'm saying? Boom, there's the what's up. There's the paragraph. Where's the styling for the hello? So this is a class, and the styling, the class that they created was the hello. This is the class that says hello. Where's the styling for it? Boom, hello. You know? Let's go ahead and go back into Photoshop so I can finish working this thing out. So we created the products page, so I don't even have to include that in. Like that's something that you include going forward. For this women's side, all I have to do is hit Command J, and that's gonna create like another side that says men. We'll just call this women. Let me go ahead and look at you guys real quick. Oh, hi, hello, how are you doing? I'm on Webflow. Which free template? Do you need to have taxes for Webflow to receive money you get from purchases? Need to know because I'm a teen. Anytime you start a business, you're gonna pay taxes for it. You know what I mean? So you receive and it's not like that. If you receive money, then you gotta pay taxes for it. All right, so this is something that you're gonna have to work with. Taxes is out there, and you're gonna have to figure that out. All right, so we're gonna work on the women's side, which is gonna mirror the men's side, which technically I don't really need to do, but I'm just gonna do it because you know we gotta figure that out too. So I have some women. I have a whole lot of women mock-ups, and these mock-ups are available on Patreon. So you know you guys can go to Patreon anytime. My Patreon link will be in the chat box. So if you guys want to support my channel and get some nice like mock-ups and stuff like that, I upload them almost every day except for the weekends. Put that in right here. Okay. So if you guys want any mock-ups, it's what is it? I give you guys mock-ups. It's pretty much a free download. But to even get those free downloads, it's $5 a month. You know what I'm saying? I had the $3 a month one going, but it's sold out. So I'm at the $5 a month one, and we're gonna continue build up from there, which will be, I think, upload every day. But you guys can get one a week or something like that. It really doesn't matter. You get one a week, but there's always stuff that get released all the time, so you can just download whenever something comes through. Okay. We're going to uploads. Women. We'll get. See, oh yeah, I gotta find t-shirt mock-ups. I want them to be in color too, so we'll go from there with that. Let's go ahead and add a levels. Make it a little darker, more white. I don't think I made this one. I don't think I gave this an option of having a color change. So if I have to go in and change the color, I will. Yeah, I didn't. So I'll change the color real quick. I'll make this somewhat black, but not too black. Okay. And I have to paint these in, so it's just making mock-ups. You guys are getting kind of like a behind the scenes session, because usually I don't show people how I make my mock-ups. You guys are actually getting up behind the scenes. So smash that like button. They sound like a YouTuber for a second. Smash that like button if you guys are happy to see that I'm doing some behind the scenes work. And go ahead, and if you want to, go ahead and support the channel by clicking that social link for Patreon. You guys are really helping my channel and my business and everything grow. This is giving me an income and all kinds of stuff. So if you guys would like to see me continue to do things live, go ahead and smash that like button. And wait, if you guys would like to see me do things live, go ahead and become a patron. That's patreon.com/Robert Loyale. Because if you guys need something, if you need a loyal picture for your business, you can't find a good photographer, a loyal photographer, and you need something loyal, I don't know, sound like a salesman. But yeah, web design is super easy, man. Once you figure out what you're doing, why you're doing it, and why people are staying around to see you do what you do, it's pretty much a cinch. You know what I'm saying? So I turned this black. I'm gonna go ahead and drop in the graphic. Once again, all of my Patreon, all these mock-ups are available on my Patreon. I do a speed run every day. I didn't do one for the past 2 days because I think my computer messed up on me, so I was having problems with that. But now that we're back, you know what I'm saying, everything is good. We can go forward, and you guys can get those daily. Every day except for the weekends. I upload something to Patreon every day except for the weekends. We'll put that there, and then put that Kokeshi logo on top of it, like this. Hit Command S to save it out. Boom, it's ready to go. And of course it's gonna be zoomed in like this, so like this is what it's gonna be showing. All right, And see, that's another thing about like my mockups. Like, it's realistic, okay? Like, all you have to do is just drop it in, and you're pretty much ready to go. Like, there's nothing wrong here. Looks realistic. It has the wrinkles, has the indents, it has everything. Like, this is a good mockup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and export this out. Save it for web legacy. Okay, just save for the web. Need some water, man. Have my water on deck. Shout out to the 16 people here, man. What time is it in your time zone? What time is it and where you guys live at? Let me know. What area do you guys live in? What state? What city? What, not what city, but what state? I guess what city if you want to. I stay in St. Louis, Missouri. What if you stay in like, India, if you stay in Japan, China, let me know. Call yourself out. Let's do a roll call real quick. I want to know where you guys are from. Justin, you from St. Louis, man? What's up, bro? Click up with me. Let's see. Going to this right here. You're definitely gonna be seeing this brand out here more and more. Like, it's gonna be like the marketing I'm about to put out here. Like, you're gonna see it and you're gonna be like, dang, I remember this YouTuber dude was doing this. Yeah. And I'm not even gonna be like the approach that I'm gonna go with this. You know what I'm saying? It's so different. So what we got, man? We got Ohio in building, 7 p.m. Dang. It's 5 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock now. Let's see. Denver, Colorado, 5 p.m. New York. No, that's New Orleans. New Orleans, baby. Let me see. Dang, 2 o'clock in Israel. It is 2 a.m. in Israel, man. Shout out to you. Let's see. Y-Town. I said Jackson, Tennessee, man. That's where my grandfather's from. No, he's not. He's from Nashville. I'll take that back. He's from Nashville. Well, we always pass through Jackson. He keeps saying that. It's Jackson, Tennessee. Like, is it popping out in Jackson? Because he keeps saying that every time, like, we pass by. That's the first thing he points out is Jackson, Tennessee. It has to be popping. Newark, Delaware. More. Is that Baltimore? Delaware, and you got Baltimore, right? I don't need to say this out. Let's see. I think I did how many? I did 3 for women yesterday. Let's see, women. 1, 2, 3. I did 4, so I got 3 more to go. So go back into these Patreon mockups. Which I'm gonna keep plugging myself because this year I'm about the plugs. You know what I'm saying? I'm about the plugs this year. So hit me up if you guys want these mockups. They are available on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is pretty much just subscribe to me. The link is in the description. The link is also in the stream. So if you guys want any of that, just go check it out. So I got to go ahead and cut this out for black and white. but I'm gonna go ahead and take the mock-up off of it. I think, see, the good thing about what I did here is that all I have to do is, what I like to do is what I like to do is I like to put the design in constraints and stuff like that. So these dancing ants, the design will never go past any of this. You know what I'm saying? Like in the hair or anything like that. I like to do that. So whenever I need to go change the color or anything like that, that's if I need to go change the color of the t-shirt, all I have to do is just select that out and we can just, you know, brush in everywhere else I need to be at. So technically, all of this hair is about to become black. You know what I'm saying? But it's not going to be a problem because the shirt, not the shirt, the graphic for the shirt is tied in with it. So I'm going to just go ahead and put a photo filter on top of this so I can show you what I'm talking about. I'll put this in black. It's not a problem for these reasons here. Yeah, man, you know, I think whenever I decided, well, not decided, but whenever I figured out how to make mock-ups and stuff like that, or how to change the color of a shirt and it looks good, you know what I'm saying, is when I became a better graphic designer. I'm gonna be, well, yeah, I actually take that statement true. That's really true. Once I figured out how to manipulate and all that stuff, not saying that that's even part of, like, you know, graphic design, because you don't really have to manipulate to be a graphic designer. But once I figured out how to change white to black or black to gray, and from there, from gray to like yellow, you know what I'm saying? Once I figured all that out, that's when I like started thinking differently. Things started falling into place as I became a better graphic designer. I'm just gonna keep it real. And within a few more days will be my 10 years graphic designing. 10 years. Think about that. That's 10 years from yesterday. What I was talking, I was giving you guys a backstory and some motivation and stuff like that for anybody who wants to be a new graphic designer. I was giving y'all background and information on like how I started. That's 10 years of people saying to me, I could do this on my own. What do I need? There's a website for this now. Like, I can just go on the website and do this. 10 years of people saying that. Okay? I don't have to do this for you. Like, I don't have to get this from you. I can do this on my own. Thank you. Your work is good, but it's not, you know, X amount of dollars good. Oh, get out of here, bro. 10 years of that. But it's the best 10 years of my entire life. Because, like, I feel so, whenever I do get the chance to, like, design for somebody, I feel so, like, and that's even from, like, me not even, like, if I have to turn somebody down, because I do have to turn some people down sometimes, and that sucks in the own. Because as a graphic designer, I also have to be a businessman. And if it's not making me any money, or if it's not going towards the goals, you know what I'm saying? And there's clear set goals in my business, you know what I mean? If it's not making money and it's not going towards the goals, then I can't, you know what I mean? But 10 years of, like, me getting told no, or me telling somebody no, you know what I'm saying? And in the most negative way possible. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I'm such thick-skinned now, like, not skinned, that's not even a word. Has such a really thick skin on, like, rejection nowadays. It could be from, like, a job, it can be from anywhere, it can be from a girl, it can be anything. I can be rejected today and feel nothing, not a thing. It's like, well, shoot, I just wasn't for you. Which one did I use the last time? Shoot, I'm all over the place now. Um, I don't think I did this right. Web pictures. Pictures. I used that one. Okay. No, my designs are not. I have I have a few of them on Teesprings, the ones that I started earlier this year. You know what I'm saying? Um, they're not. I wouldn't say. Let me show you. I'm stopping Teespring though. Like it's gonna be Teesprings that I have up right now is cool. Let me see here. But I'm not gonna be using Teesprings going forward. I'm gonna keep what I have on Teespring right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's only because I'm a YouTuber. Like I'm keeping the stuff on Teespring that I have right now. I'm keeping this here. All right. But the collection that I'm building right now and the smiley outfitters that I'm building today is not this here. All right. It's none of this. So this will still be here and it'll be on like my YouTube channel. So out of all of them, I think this one, the Zen Panda Warrior is like my favorite. I love that one. You know what I'm saying? And I love Say It Loud. And we have other things like Fine Girl Movement, which was like super cool. I loved Fine Girl Movement. It was really simple to make. I'm into like the Tell 'em Boy Bye. Like this came from a friend that was like, man, you should make this and you should make it like a comic. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I'll do that. Of course, I love the Smiley Outfitters hoodie. Like that's dope. This is the ish, and the reason why I like it is because of the string. Like this string right here, dopeness. You know what I'm saying? I have to get that. But see, there's another page too. What is it? The Never Forgotten Queen. This is always gonna be up here. All right, this is staying here. I can't keep streaming this one or stringing this one along because the I made this 3 years ago. All right, and I just can't keep stringing this along, so I have to leave it somewhere. So I'm gonna keep it here on Teespring and let that go. But yeah, I have some favorites and I have some not so favorites. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love the relaxed vibe. This one right here is when I was like, yeah, I can see myself going in a direction that's pretty good because it was first hand drawn. All right, and then it's like I was trying to get away from doing like what is it, black girl, white girl, Caucasian girl, Asian girl type things or whatnot. I was like, I don't want to have a race attached to it, okay? And I was talking to somebody and I was like, what's a good color that's straight up neutral? And I was like, freaking purple, pink and purple. It's like that's so neutral. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to look at things as like, black and white and stuff. Just go pink and purple. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, all right, cool, let's do it. Yeah, you can send me anything. Send it to me on Twitter. Send me it on Twitter. All right, Twitter. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter, everybody. I don't really like Instagram anymore. I'm just keeping it real. I only keep it because so many people follow me on there. Send me anything that you need to send me right here on Twitter. Everybody go follow me. But yeah, relaxed vibes. I loved it. But everything else, like Sour, I liked it because it. I'm gonna keep it real. It talked about Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Talked about global warming. And then people, like if you look at it, it has a message. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of people who are lazy, brain dead. You have Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? And you have him after your money. You have global warming in the background. You have this skull at the bottom. You have this dog who is more. The dog is more in tune with the world than the actual human. I love this mug. You know what I'm saying? But everything else just kind of falls apart to me. Like I made this one and I didn't like the color to it. I didn't like the shirt color. Originally the shirt color was supposed to be yellow. I didn't like it, so I put it on the black. And then the shirts that they send you, I have yarn somewhere. I bought yarn, and it's for $15, by the way. I bought yarn somewhere and I lost it. It's somewhere around here. But I have Say It Loud, and Say It Loud is, I packed it up because I'm gonna be moving here pretty soon for my son. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is pretty much what we got. Let me see. Let's go back though, because I got distracted. Got a little bit distracted. So we're gonna go ahead and drop in this image. And I think the image we're gonna drop in is this one here. We'll continue to build this out. Yeah, there's colors for certain races, you know what I'm saying? And I was looking for a color that was just straight neutral, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to use like yellow, or I didn't want to use like brown, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to eliminate the race color. I didn't wanted to eliminate like colors and stuff like that. I just didn't want to have anything, but I know it had to be in color, you know what I'm saying, for it to be something. So I put it in purple. Coworker was like, man, purple will, everybody loves purple. Everybody's gonna associate with purple, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to have like a brown doll, or a yellow, or a khaki, or anything like that. You could just have purple. And I was like, that's genius. It was beyond genius. I was just like, bruh, you gonna be a millionaire one day, cause we ain't. It's hard to come up with that. What happened on IG? I like IG. I don't like it. I have, it's like a love hate for it. Like I love the people on IG, but it's too much. The algorithm, like, so Facebook bought IG some years ago, right? And because of that, hold on for a sec, y'all. All right, hello. All right, can't say hello. All right, I'm back. So I like Instagram when it, before they started getting big, before Facebook bought it, because like once Facebook bought it, it I don't know, they just kind of changed the game. You know what I'm saying? They started adding algorithms and stuff like that. And the algorithms became, you have to pay to play, and then now you have to you have to pay Facebook to make an ad on Instagram, and forget that. You know, and then you guys tag me and stuff, and I love it, but I don't want to screenshot it and upload it on my stuff, because I'm not getting you guys anywhere. Like, that's, you guys follow me for, like, let's keep it real. You follow me for either one or three reasons. One of three reasons. The first reason is because you guys are typically cool with what I like. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that I do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to learn as much as possible. Y'all want to know as much as possible. So you're fans of that. You want to follow. You're a student. You know what I'm saying? The second reason you follow me is because you either know me or you don't know me. You know me in personal life. You know what I'm saying? So you know me, you seen me, you kicked it with me for some time. Or the third reason is because, you know, you follow one of my tips and you have a t-shirt line and you want to share it with me. You know what I'm saying? I get tagged in a lot of y'all stuff, and I think that's cool. But I can't share out y'all stuff, because if I tag it, if you tag me in it, it's gonna go into that little section where the tags are at, and then it's just gonna sit there. People don't really go into that, oh, what has he been tagged in stuff. No, it's just gonna sit there. I like it. I hit the like button for y'all, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So if you follow me on Twitter and you tag me in Twitter stuff, I can just retweet you. You know what I mean? Like, I can retweet you. I can be like, yes, this is awesome, retweet. And I can even say this is awesome and retweet. You know what I'm saying? At the same time. You know, so I think it's better just to follow me on Twitter. So www.twitter.com @RobertLoyal. You know what I'm saying? It's there. No, my son hasn't been born yet. He's gonna be born in January. At the end of January, on the 27th, they said that's due date. Okay. The original due date was like February something else. It was a few days beforehand. So, or a few days after February, or in February. Few days going into February. No, he's not born yet. Cashton ain't bought. He ain't blessed the world yet. He will be here though soon. Don't this person look like Crystal Lee? Y'all know who Crystal Lee is, right? Have you guys followed Crystal Lee? She used to do a lot of uploading. She used to do a lot of uploading. As a matter of fact, she was one of the reasons why I uploaded, because she said something. She said something on YouTube, and I was like, "That's wrong." You know what I mean? And I made a video, and I was going to like address it, but then I was like, "That's petty. Don't do that. I don't care too much." Let me go back. Put more of this on here. Okay. Web. California City, California. Are you you're not around those fires, are you? Because I know there's been a whole bunch of fires out there, like left and right, and that was just last week. I know y'all been having some good weather too at the same time. Like, it's been hot out there. It's been freezing cold out here. Dead cold. Cold, and we've been straight having you've been having some straight up snow out of nowhere. It'll snow and then it'll melt the next day, and then it snowed again. Yeah, so yeah, if you tweet me, like, I see your stuff, I got it. I'm gonna go ahead and like it. I can't say anything about it right now because I'm on stream, but it looks pretty cool. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, looks pretty cool once you start developing it more, like developing the lines and stuff like that. It's gonna be a beast. I like it. It looks really cool. Yeah, that looks really smooth. I like it. It's coming together. Like I said, once you fix the lines and stuff like that, once you really define it, it's gonna look really good, man. Really, really dope. Let me go ahead and export this out. Pictures. The women. Number 2. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, cause what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna talk about marketing as far as this goes, since I have some downtime to talk about it. How I'm gonna market the website and the clothing line. My plan is, see, we live in the era where everybody thinks that if you put it on the website, it's gonna be an instant success. No, okay, and that's another reason why I don't like Instagram, because you got that superficial. Oh, my stuff is gonna be on Instagram, so there's gonna be somebody always running it and all that. No, you give that to somebody else. You don't have to run it. Give that to somebody else. All right, give that job to somebody else. Um, what you should do is get some flyers, get some posters, and go city, like, do a city tour. You hearing me? Take over your city, take over the surrounding city, take over the state. All right. Once you got that done, take over the surrounding state. All right. You get 3 states. You know what I'm saying? You get 3 states that say, "I'm with this brand." That mug is gonna spread like the next month. You know what I'm saying? So the first week, I say put it in places where everybody that your market is gonna go. So for me, chances are, until I make that all over print that I was doing, until I make that, I don't think it's gonna be. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that, but until I make that all over print, I'm not gonna be able to market it in the places that I want to. I'm probably gonna have to start off with teenagers. All right. Yeah, teenagers are really gonna teenagers and like college students. That's where I'm gonna be at. So wherever they be at, I think the middle ground would be like a coffee shop, like Starbucks. Maybe if I hit the mall like the food courts at the malls, I'll be over there a lot, cause they be over there a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good spot to go for me on this brand. But the very moment that that all over print comes out, bro, it's over, because I'm going to poetry nights. I'm going everywhere. I can get that crowd that I'm looking for to turn them. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm leaving St. Louis. I'm going to Columbia. I'm gonna leave Columbia. I'm going to Kansas City, and then I'm gonna leave Kansas City. I'm going to Kansas. All right. and then I'm gonna just start the cycle over. All right, it's called a funneling system. You have a website that has all the products. All right, instead of paying to get those products out to everybody else, why don't you pay just a little bit of money and then give that to other people? Like, look, here it is right there. Boom. Why don't you make awareness to what you're doing instead of paying somebody to see an ad that they're probably gonna scroll past? I know I scroll past. I skip ads on Instagram every morning. I look at them like, stupid ad, out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I like to do offline marketing. I'm not a big fan of online marketing. I think that stuff is stupid. I mean, provided once your brand gets big enough, once your brand hits once you get 3 states on your side, 2 or 3 states on your side, then you can go ahead and hit them with the ads. Once you hit them with the ads, people are going to be like, I recognize this because there's brand recognition. Okay, now you have brand recognition and people are like, I recognize this brand. Oh, shoot, they got something new out. And that's kind of hard. Once you get that, pay for the brand. Pay for it. Go ahead, put the money up. Slide the money up for the social brand and the social advertising and marketing. But before then, heck nah. I wouldn't even mess with it, yo. I would save my money and I would do advertising the hard old fashioned way, which is flyers. I wouldn't say emailers. Mailers. I would say flyers, posters, you know what I'm saying? And just hit the ground running. Because that's exactly what I'm about to do. I have, 2 more months until my son is born. You know what I'm saying? So I have to grind. It's grind mode. Women. Let's go on to number 3. I think number 3 was her. Number 4 is in black and white. So, that's number 1. Number 4 is this one. I don't have a hoodie, so I'm gonna use this black and white one. So what time I started? I started at 3 o'clock, right? I think it was 3:30 that I started, or 3:02. I can't remember. So we're about 3 hours in. I'm not stopping until we get to 7 o'clock. So we're gonna be on this mug for a little while. We're gonna drop in another nice one. I think we're going to Smiley Outfitters again, or Smile Out on the Kokeshi women. We'll do this. Yeah, my marketing is gonna be on point, and it's gonna be like traveling. Like, I ain't got no reason not to. My mentor, he passed away, Alan McKellar, man, greatest guy in the world. He didn't start, but he's one of the reasons why PepsiCo is big as it is, because they hired him to go to the Jim Crow areas, you know what I'm saying, to market, which means they wanted him to go talk to the brothers, you know what I'm saying, because there was a disconnect between, at the time, all right, this is Pepsi back in the early 1900s. Like, the man was the first African American in corporate America. You hear me? So his job was to go through. Is there a reason why this is in? Oh, I think the shirt is in black and white. No, there's a hue saturation on it. It's the shirt. Yeah, the shirt. Oh man, so the mock-up's in black. I can't use this mock-up. Yeah, so he had to pretty much, and because he was pretty light skinned, I think he was even more light skinned than me. You know what I'm saying? His job was to pretty much blend in with the Caucasians. That's what they hired him for, to blend in with the Caucasians and introduce African Americans to Pepsi Cola. You know what I'm saying? His method wasn't to be a caller. He said he wanted to actually get on the field and go out there and put the Pepsi Cola in people's hands. So he met up with a whole lot of business owners at the time. He met up with a whole lot of just clubs and stuff. He went to clubs. He went everywhere in the Jim Crow areas. You know what I'm saying? And put Pepsi in their hands. And with the samples and stuff like that, he pretty much built Pepsi to where it is now. You know what I'm saying? He got who he put on? He put on James Brown. Okay, so James Brown had the similar hustle. Like his hustle was, why do I have to go through people's companies to get played on the radio? Why can't I just go straight to the radio with my proposition, which his proposition was, if you want more of African American people to listen to what you guys got on y'all radio, why don't you play me? You know what I'm saying? I'm already huge. I sold out these venues and stuff like that. Why don't you just play me? And then his promotion was, you heard me on the radio, now you can see me live. You know what I'm saying? And with that, he did that with flyers. So he made some flyers up. He said, hear me on the radio, see me live. And he grew. But my Mr. McKellar, Alan McKellar, he pretty much put James Brown on as far as Pepsi go. He put Michael Jackson on. Y'all seen what happened with that. You know what I'm saying? And I think his last one, it was somebody else. I think he sponsored like a boxer. I just don't know who. I don't think it was Muhammad Ali. I can't remember who he sponsored, but that was the end of it. Then he moved to draft beer, and he pretty much got draft beer popping. Was it draft beer? Yeah, draft beer. Falstaff. It was Falstaff beer. He moved to Falstaff, and once he got Falstaff popping, I think that's where he retired at. Okay, so I gotta use another mock-up. We don't want to use that one because it's kind of boom. But yeah, nah. He told me the city. He said everybody's trying to look for a way to minimize. Not minimize, but be lazy with marketing. Don't be lazy with marketing. Get out there and talk to people. Get out there and shake people's hands. Get out there and tell them what you about. And when I did, I saw successes. Matter of fact, this YouTube channel, I went out to, I think, what is it? When I first got my 10,000, I went to Comic Con. My first 10,000 came from Comic Con. You feel me? In Chicago. My first 10,000, you guys, came from Comic Con. And what I did was, I took pictures of Comic Con. I gave them their pictures, and I left them with a flyer. You know what I'm saying? The flyer was, I might edit these pictures on YouTube, but you can definitely check me out to see if you need merch or anything like that. So if you need merch, check me out on YouTube. And 10,000 people followed me, like, not immediately, but throughout that year, people were like, and I talked to a lot of shirt vendors out there. I was like, I'll do some, which I need to get on, by the way, because I still have their business cards, but I talked to them. I was like, hey, I'll do like a review. You ain't got to pay me for it, anything like that. I will do a review on live or on the stream or stuff like that. So if you make sure you follow me and stuff like that. They follow me, but they wanted me to do more of like their t-shirt designs and stuff like that. So Comic-Con was like what launched me, and I went out and talked to people. So the moment you start talking to people is the moment things start happening, and that's such a true statement. That's such a true statement. Let's see. I have to find some women mock-ups. I have a dad hat. Man, I have mock-ups for days. You hear me? Oh, I forgot about this. The Urban Loyal. So I'm going to go ahead and use this mock-up. But I got to change the color of her shirt. Let me see here. I'm just checking the stream, you guys, so give me a sec. Yeah, quit trying to. I would say quit trying to skip out on making a flyer and going out there talking to people, because that's one of, if not the most effective way of getting noticed. You had one of your friends wear one of your shirts, see, and I mean, it's not like a fast game. You know what I'm saying? It's not a fast game at all. Dang, I didn't even see. This is an old mock-up that I developed a long time ago, and I need to go ahead and just pen tool it up and just go from there. It's not a fast game, but the moment you put it out there, you have brand recognition. All right. So when you put it out there, you create brand recognition, and then you can start putting in ads and stuff like that. So you bought a T-shirt for your friend. Let me see. I guess I've used. So she had a VIP meet and greet. The entire band saw the design, and she asked them what they thought. All five of them gave her wonderful feedback for me. If I decided to sell that design, they at least know what it looks like. See, what she should have did. So, and there's a strategy to it. So you show it out. So you ask them what they feel about it. Boom, you give them a flyer. They might throw the flyer on the ground, 100%. They might throw the flyer on the ground, but they got an idea of what it looks like. The next person who might pick it up, which might be a janitor, you know what I'm saying? A janitor, he might see it, he might throw it away, he might put it down. If somebody else might see it, they'll pick it up, they'll put it down, you know what I'm saying, for the janitor to throw away. But you don't know how many different eyes, you know how many different two set of eyes are looking at that. So there could have been what, a band member of 5 members? That's 10. So 10 eyes saw it. Okay, they leave. Of course, there was like hundreds. I'm pretty sure hundreds of people who saw that T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Saw that T-shirt and it was like, okay, I remember what that looks like. So I'm just gonna say a good 200 plus people. I mean, 200 plus eyes saw that, right? And then plus the 5, so 210 eyes and saw it. Okay, and somebody would have to have seen that flyer if she had a flyer. Okay, if she had a flyer to pass out, and they could have took it, threw it away. They could have put it in their pocket, came home, saw it, threw it away when they, saw it when they got home or whatnot. But so many different people would have saw that flyer, you know what I mean, to remember what that brand is. I mean, you can see it for a split second, just like this channel, 100%, just like this channel. You probably would never subscribe, but you just saw that first video I created, which was how to build a T-shirt business. All right, you would have saw that video, left. All right, thought about it for a good 2 or 3 months, looked it up again, went back to it, and been like, you know what, I'm subscribing because I want to make sure I keep this information in my mind. Okay, that is exactly how marketing works. You know what I'm saying? You put a little bit out there, and you make sure you follow up with a call to action. This is where you get this from. Call to action could have just been like, my video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to me if you want more information. Call to action could have been, here's a flyer. This is where you get this from. You know what I'm saying? So just that little bit and people remembering, and then you can start adding like ads, stuff like that. Like I wanted to do a 30-second ad for my channel. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing t-shirt hacks. 3 t-shirt hacks in 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? And that would be just about enough for somebody to remember my channel, look at my channel, look at that video, remember my channel, okay? Search for it, because don't nobody want to skip out on 3 t-shirt hacks. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to skip out on that. And then find me, subscribe so they can get more. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit. 3 t-shirt hacks. Everybody wants to know some t-shirt hacks. People want to know t-shirt design hacks. They want to know business hacks. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to know that. Just putting it just a little bit out there and letting the world come to you. That's what offline old school marketing is all about, man. Put a little bit out there and let everybody else find you. So that's what my mentor did. He went to those areas with the little samples. He sat back. He said, man, look, this is the best drink out here. Okay. It's cheap. You can get it in clubs. We'll support your club life. We'll support, what is it? We're safer than Coke, because at the time Coca-Cola was having coke problems, drug problems, and stuff like that. You know, Crystal Lee, I think Crystal Lee, she was talking about marketing. She was like, everybody want to do the online marketing, right? But who's out here actually sending samples, or who's out here actually what is it? Faxing their portfolios to or what they have to like vendors and stuff like that, to like stores, to like Walmart, because Walmart will take your brand. Okay, Walmart will take your brand and sell it, because they're all, matter of fact, I think Target is the better deal. Target possibly is the better deal. If you can get your stuff in Target stores, you can charge whatever you want to charge. It don't have to be no $5 price, because you know Walmart only buys it if it's cheap. But Target will take your stuff, sell your stuff. Who's sending their stuff out to Urban Outfitters, or who's sending their stuff out to what is it? Dang, what is it? Zoomies. That's the reason why I made that video. You know, somebody was like, what is it? They said, what they said to me, something, and Zoomies shouldn't be in the same category. I was like, well, it's not really a competition. Yeah, people see competition or hear competition, they think, oh man, we got to beat these people out. No. These are your competitors. They might be your competitors, but they're also people that you can collaborate with. You know what I'm saying? And you have people like Johnny Cupcakes, who, even though all these different people are like his competitors, technically he collaborates with them almost every single time. You didn't do any flyers, man, missed opportunity. So just like you need to have a business card anytime you go, or you know, anytime you need to go to like a I'm gonna say it like this. Anytime you go to a job interview, you gotta have what? A portfolio? You gotta have a portfolio, you gotta have what? A resume? Anytime you go, make sure you have a flyer. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have a flyer. Make sure you have like maybe a notebook or like your iPad of your clothes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have that stuff ready. I have it, where is that? It's my iPad right here. Anytime I go somewhere, you know what I'm saying, and I'm talking to somebody, see, do I have anything on here? Yeah. Anytime I go somewhere and I'm talking to somebody, boom, it's already here, already loaded. You know what I'm saying? And it's like preloaded. You know what I'm saying? So it's like in my gallery, and it's ready to talk to somebody. You know what I mean? This is Simply Nessa. You know what I'm saying? It looks like somebody. I've been pitching this idea to so many different people. It looks like somebody. Well, I was gonna make a flyer, not a flyer, but a poster. You know what I mean? Poster ready. You know, you gotta have this stuff ready to go. I was trying to get Vans to put me on. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do a skateboard. Do a skateboard for me with like the little insignia on it. You know what I'm saying? It's ready to go. My ideas are ready. You hear me? They're already here. So I go out, I meet somebody, I have a flyer, have my business card like right here. You know what I'm saying? And we hit the ground running. And now it's so cool that I want to put it on t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? It's so cool that I want to put it on t-shirts so I can wear it out. You got to start thinking about it like that. You can't just, you got to be ready. You just what it is. My mentor was like, "Are you going to go somewhere with me? You're going to go somewhere with me, but you ain't got a business card? Let's help you get some business cards." So he paid for my first set of business cards, which were trash, by the way. Trash. But you know what? It was trash to the point where people knew what I was talking about, or people knew what it was about, though. It was like, So I was his photographer. I wasn't like his business partner. I was more of like his photographer, but he'd give me like some tips and stuff like that on how to talk to people or how to get my brand name out and all that stuff, and all that extra. He was super cool, super diligent with the stuff that he did. Cause on the side he sold rice. He sold rice to different countries and stuff like that. He used to export rice in, and then he used to sell rice out. I think his rice came from China, and he would send it to Russia. You know what I'm saying? Or he'd send it to like Mexico. And he had a way of doing it. I wish he would have left me his business because I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing it for him at one point in time. I don't have the money to do it myself, but he invested like I think he said he invested 200,000 to get that started, and it was a long time because at one point in time he started. So what he ended up doing to get like approved for it was he started doing sports trading. All right, like not trading, but betting. He did sports betting, and at one point he made $500,000 in sports betting. So at one point he wasn't even gonna do it no more. He was like, you know what, forget that. I'm on my own. I don't need to do it. But his wife pushed for him to do it. So once his wife pushed for him to do it, he pretty much went out and did what he had to do, and he started the business up. And before he passed away, I wish he'd have just told me. Like, I wish he'd have just wrote it in. He was like, Rob, just take this over. You know what I'm saying? I wish he would have did it, but it didn't happen like that. It's all right. It's not a problem. But, man, I'd have took the exchanges that he was doing. He was talking to Fidel Castro. I actually was writing out emails to Fidel Castro for him. You know what I'm saying? I was writing out letters. You know what I'm saying? Typing them up. He would sign it. He'd send it to Fidel Castro. You know what I'm saying? Fidel Castro would send him something back in an email or in like a regular letter. You know what I'm saying? He was writing stuff to Obama. You know what I'm saying? The man was like diligent. They sent him the Obama family sent him a card. You know what I'm saying? Signatures and everything, like legitimate signatures. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the cards they send you for Christmas. I'm talking about like a legitimate thank you card. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, dang, okay, like, and I would sit back and I was like, what is this man, a celebrity? What is it? And he told me, no, man, I'm the first person, I'm the first brother, the first African American in corporate America. Like, people gotta know me. People gotta think about me whenever, they think about how did we even get here. So I was just like, man, that experience, I think, and it was almost like, so in the relationship that me and Dude had, it was almost like, if you remember, y'all remember Batman Beyond? Remember Batman Beyond? How like Terry McGinnis was working for Bruce Wayne. It was the exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? Except whenever he needed his work done, he hit me up. He was like, hey, you got a job. And I would have to go out there and do it for him. So I became Batman in so many different ways. You said one of your friends modeled your shirts, man, and keep having her keep, or him or her, what is it, her? Yeah, have her do it all the time. Have her, send her some stuff. Anytime you get some new apparel, send it to her. I'm pretty sure she does not mind hooking a brother. If you hooking her up, she does not mind hooking you up. Oh yeah, that's right. This one was kind of crazy. So I'd actually have to, I think instead of me blending it the way that I was gonna blend it, which is through multiply, I'd have to do an underlying layer. And I forgot about this one, and that's probably the reason why I ain't put this one out. 'Cause this one right here is exclusive. I haven't used it because I haven't really figured it all the way out. I mean, now I do. I got it all the way out now, but I wanted to put this one out a long time ago and I forgot about it. Yeah, Bella Canvas has some cool shirts. I'm gonna keep it real. Like their branding is super cool. I like what they got going on. Dang, see, I'm only gonna use with this one. I'm only gonna use. See, I want to use. See, this T-shirt isn't consistent with the shirts that I've been putting out. So this one, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna use this one, but it's not. It's not what I need. It's not gonna help me. We'll do something like this, and we'll color balance it. Yeah, man. I would love to do a hustle 1-on-1. You know what I'm saying? Like I would love to help everybody else with a hustle. Um, and I be sitting back like, so I get a whole lot of new entrepreneurs come to me talking about, hey man, I want you to do my website for me and stuff. I want you to do your logo, do my logo and stuff like that. Like I want you to make my brand. You know what I'm saying? Make my brand pop. I have an idea, and you the person to create it. But they have no business. They have no business strategy, and that's essentially where I feel like I need more money for the things that I do, because it be entrepreneurs that are new, brand spanking new, and the only like advertisement focus they have is just putting pictures up on Instagram, and that is a clear no. That is a clear no. Like, what is your hustle strategy? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you gonna win? You know what I'm saying? And when I give them a price, they're like, that's too high. That's too high. And I be like, well, what do you mean it's too high? You're starting a business. You know, it's just it's so much back and forth stuff. It's crazy. It's legitimately crazy. I be sitting there thinking like, man, my mentor would have been peed off with me had I told him, you know what I'm saying, this was my, cuz you know what if I want to invest in your business? You know what I'm saying? Oh dang, that's right. I got those slices on. I forgot about that. Um, I'm just gonna go ahead and export this out. Yeah, what if I wanted to like invest in somebody's business? You know what I'm saying? Like I believe in it so much that I'm just gonna put some money down. But um or what if, you know, here's things that some business, or not some business, some graphic designers do. They say the person who comes in like, man, I ain't really got no money like that, but how about I would like to go into business with you, you know what I'm saying? Or they'll be like, not I like to go into business, but I can give you this much money right now, and I offer you like 10% of my business. You know what I'm saying? 10% of everything that I do, which is pretty much just royalty. You know what I'm saying? So they give them royalty and stock and stuff like that. That's what Carolyn Carolyn Davison did for Nike when she created the logo. They gave her stock. They gave her 10% of the business and stuff like that. I don't think it was 10. I think it was more. But they gave her a percentage of the business to create that logo. Okay. And then they gave her stock as well. So she's sitting pretty. I think the Nike logo. Well, how much was it again? Like $50, $25, or something like that. I forget that. You know what I'm saying? But um, that's essentially what graphic designers would do. Some of them will do. But if you ain't got no plan, how are you supposed to, like? You're just throwing money away. You know what I'm saying? So you're throwing away time for starters. So a graphic designer is supposed to make your logo, your website, and all these other different experiences and stuff like that, like shirt. You know what I'm saying? Shirt design. Talk to the vendors to help you get your designs and stuff out there. But you ain't got no content strategy. So look, I'm rambling. I'm trying to get this t-shirt. I'm trying to get this website done. I'm so sorry. If you guys are mad at me for rambling, I am so sorry. I know I lost like a good few people. Yeah, Bella Canvas is pretty cool. I think I think they have some cool stuff out there. And I'll do just one more. What's this one? Oh yeah, that's right. Not really into it. This is girl chillin' t-shirt. Okay, we'll use this one. $75. Is that how much he paid her? Like $75. Yeah, I can't remember how much. I know I did a video on it. I think it was like 65 or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. I know it was nothing. I know he was like getting over, you know what I'm saying? But that's just the world that she lived in at that time. And it's not that that was a bad price, because at the time, at that time, everything, I mean, I got a video on it. Check it out. But everything was like 5 cents, 10 cents, and stuff like that. She was in college, and her classes, he paid for the price of her class. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't have to come out of pocket for classes, anything like that. And this was during the time before, Fed loan came out and all that extra stuff. Like before, student loans was like a thing. Let me see here. Before student loans was a straight up thing, he paid for her class. So it's not a bad thing, you know what I mean? It's just she got hooked up at the end. Like, she got hooked up. Now I'm probably tripping with this one. Let me see. Go back to Smile Out. Let's go into website pictures. Go into pictures. Yeah, I am. This shouldn't be like this. It should be the other way around. So, Rick, did I say that or did I delete it? I don't think which might suck. See, and this is another thing about the mock-ups that you guys can get off of Patreon. So go ahead, make sure if you guys want anything of these mock-ups, they're on Patreon. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link in here so you guys can pick them up. It's only $5. You know what I'm saying? Well, $5 a month, and you get all of my mock-ups. But I'm gonna show you something sick, which is kind of, well, not something sick, something that's really cool, which is kind of sick. I designed these designs basically to fit a certain personality. All right. So when I save this out, and this updates, of course, by the way, whenever this decides to update, I can sit back and talk to you about it. Don't this look like it should go with her? Like, just a natural girl. I'm not sure how natural she is, but she has, like, stuff on her head. The girl in the shirt has something on her head. It matches, you know what I'm saying? And I want you to wear your smile today. I want you to wear what you like to wear today. You know what I'm saying? So here's a picture that matches the mock-up. I have to explain that one day. I know I'm gonna have to explain that one day in on a video. Is your mock-ups need to match your designs in a way. Let me see what we got going on as far as like this goes. As far as like the stream, I don't know how long I've been on. Let's see here. I can't go all the way back. Wait, yeah, I can. So essentially we have been on for how long? I don't know, it's not telling me. I'm gonna check the stream real quick just to see how long we've been on live. I can't check the stream. All right, so I can't check the stream. I can't check the stream right now, but I'm pretty sure we've been on for a good time, for a good long time. Yeah, see, like this person has purple lipstick. The girl has purple lipstick. Like that's low key pretty freaking consistent. You know what I'm saying? That's like a hit on the nose. Make sure like y'all's mock-ups match, you know. Or it makes sense. Make it make sense, you know what I mean? I think my stream, not my stream. Yeah. Okay, so let's open up recent. I believe it was, shoot, probably this one here. Hopefully I saved it. Oh man, that would suck if I didn't have saved it. I don't know. I think I saved this one. Hopefully I did. Let's pray I did, because I know I was moving a little too fast. One of them I know I didn't save, and I'm not sure if it's this one or not. But if it comes up with a black shirt on, I did my job. Fingers crossed. Yes. All right, so I don't have to go through and do all that extra stuff. See, this one didn't match too well, and I was sitting here thinking about it. I was like, "This is something about this one that don't match." Like, I like the fact that he's wearing a black shirt and blue pants, but something about it doesn't match. So I can go in here now and fix that up. And then what doesn't match is the hairstyles on this girl. So she's wearing a wig, presumably. You know what I'm saying? So this is the one that she should be on. You know, if and it'd be simple nuances like that, where like when people be like, "Man, I want to raise at this design firm that I'm working out, and my boss won't give it to me," and they'd be like, "Why?" "Well, let me see your work," and then I'll look at somebody's work and I'll be like, "Man, this is not a consistent design," and they'll be like, well, how consistent is it not? Like, why is it not consistent? What do you mean? And then I'll show them, I'll point it out to them, you know what I'm saying? And they'll be like, "Well, they don't too much care about that. People don't really care about that." Yeah, yes they do. Yes they do. People care about that. I showed this to some people on my not my Photoshop, on my Facebook. I showed these designs to my Facebook and I said, "How do you feel about this?" And you would be surprised at how people only view themselves in design, right? So like they can only see themselves. So for example, I put out just the designs, okay? I put out those ones that I made last night, and I asked everybody on my following, I said, like, "What do you feel about them?" Some of them said, "I like the natural hair girls." They didn't say the natural hair, but they said, "I like this one and this one, the first and second one that you put up." And I think they're all cool, but the first second one that you put up is pretty cool. And I was like, "Oh yeah, why?" And I looked at their pictures and their profiles, and I was like, "Well, it's kind of funny how like you like the natural hair ones, and you're a natural yourself." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's those little simple nuances that that causes people to buy. Basically, the behavior in buying is people want things to be basically them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to buy what's them. I was talking to an influencer that I'm gonna be marketing this stuff to, or doing some influencer marketing with, and how I won her over was I said I want to make one that looks exactly like you. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Yes, that's sick. That's bro. Let's do it." You know what I'm saying? It's just how it is. When you make it personable, when you're making it personable, when you make it personable. What is it? Personal. There we go. When you make it personal, people mess with it. So I think that one was this one right here. It's 7 o'clock. I'm supposed to quit, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna make this women experience real quick, and then I'll shut it down. Okay, replace this file. Okay, and now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and quit this. I'm gonna hit yes, because I had to change the color of this t-shirt. All right, we'll close this down. I don't really need to save this one out. We're going to the web plans, and we'll start working on the women's section of this, which technically all I have to do is just take out all the pictures and drop those pictures in. So all right, let's drop them in here. Okay. So there's a few that we need to get off bat. The first one, I think I want to go ahead and put man, I didn't talk so much. I'm tired now. I'm not just tired, I'm hungry too. But man, I'm tired. Okay, I think this is good here. I gotta push it over though. Right, stick that there. The next one, I could put this one more towards the bottom. I can bring this one in though, and not like this, but more like this. All right, we'll scale this out. Well, no, first I'll do this, and then we'll stick that on here, and then we'll move it down. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll move it over slightly like that, and then I'll move this over slightly, but I gotta scale it up. Yep, and then this last one, whoops, this will be down here. All right, I think this is gonna be it though. So now that I have this designed out and it's ready to go, all I have to do is all I have to do is, pretty much export all these out. I think if I move the experiences up though, I need to do all that. Let me just move all of this up. Whoops. So there's some issues here. All right. So now I can move it up. Now, if I I'm gonna go ahead and command save this real quick because only you can prevent lost save data, yo. So make sure that y'all, command save as much as you can. You know what I mean? But I think I have the website experience that I'm looking for. I don't think this last picture kind of blends in well, but I have the website experience that I'm looking for, and it's pretty much ready to go. It's ready to go, as my aunt would say. It's ready to go. So all I need to do is just export these out and then put it up on the website. I think now that we're after 7 o'clock, it's about time for me to go ahead and stop the stream. You guys, it's been a pleasure seeing you guys here with me today. I'm happy to see you guys here. The 10 people that are in here. All right. Hopefully y'all learned something. Hopefully y'all, kicked it with me. Like I said, my Patreon is right here for anybody who wants to hook your boy up. Or not hook your boy up. Yeah, hook your boy up. But not only that, get some mock-ups because there is some mock-ups that are available. So it's down there if you want it. Go ahead and hit that. But you hooking me up. I love that you guys are here for me. I know some of you guys probably have to work and stuff like that. This will be uploaded. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone. This will be uploaded, so it's probably gonna take a good 2 or 3 hours. So it'll be about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock by the time that this comes back out. So definitely look out for it. If you're not subscribe to me now. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you are subscribed to me, go ahead and bell me so you guys know when all my content comes out. I think you guys should know that stuff. There's a lot of stuff that come out, and especially when I'm going live, I go off the head. You know what I'm saying? And all of that about marketing, all of that about a ground hustle came straight from the dome. Okay, that experience from my mentor. That experience came straight from the head. So you don't never know what I'm going to talk about in these experiences, stuff like that, or in these lives. You know what I mean? So why don't you be the first person here to see it? You know what I mean? So go ahead and hit the bell button so y'all can get that. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and hit me up on Patreon, which, like I said, all these mock-ups, all this stuff, if you don't have a good photographer, you can just slap y'all logos on here and you get these type of experiences. I'm going to be doing some more Webflow stuff on the channel. I will be doing some web design critiques and stuff like that, and I will be doing more shirt critiques as well. So if you guys have some t-shirts and stuff like that you want me to look at, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I will look at y'all stuff. I will look at your shop. I will give my honest opinion about that. I will make a video on it as well. So with that being said, you guys, thank you for coming out to the stream. I'm happy to have seen you guys. But your boy has to jet. I'm getting hungry and I'm getting tired as well. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Stay amazing. Stay creative. Above all else, stay awesome. Let me go ahead and pull up the OBS thing so I can stop it. You guys have a nice night.